Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be?
Hey babies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ari back again with another late video. I just finished taking my shower, which is just a random shower in my life. Yeah. So I wanna quickly do simple makeup and a story time with here. So let's get into today's video. And I did say this in my last video that I'm not really good with makeup, so I try to make ChatGPT just write it down for me, step-by-step guide on makeup. So this, it has like 11 steps, so I'm going to be doing that with my story time. So first of all, let's start the makeup, which is first of all prep your skin. So let's get into today's video. with my rose water. So next, apply your toner. Apply moisturizer to hydrate your skin. It's been a while I use my simple product, so I'm gonna be using our so next step is prime your skin with a makeup primer. So this is my makeup primer today. This is my LA Girl primer. So next, apply foundation. Foundation is something I really don't like to use because I decided in my last video I have a sensitive skin, but I'm going in with my foundation, which is this glow up. So just a little bit of it. So right now we can get into my story time. Apply foundation to your forehead, your cheek, your chin, and your nose. Okay. So next step, make sure you blend with. I'm gonna be using this blender, and yeah. So now let's go into my story time. So what I want to talk about is written down. I just put down a little bit of it in my planner. So I want to quickly talk about my channel, and yeah, so let's get into today's video, which is my story time about my channel. I really don't want to talk about this before because I just feel like I don't want to talk about it, and right now too I still don't want to talk about it, but I just want to pick out some important points that I feel most of you will love to hear. So those I'm just gonna talk about this. It is written down here in my planner. So that's my planner, and yeah, first of all, first thing we're gonna talk about is YouTube. Next up, we're gonna contour my makeup. So and I'm gonna contour my eyebrow too. So just move along with me. So YouTube is a platform that everybody loves so much. So what I want to talk about today, I'm going to be talking about me, using myself as an example because I want to be very, very real to some extent. So yeah, so YouTube is a platform that most people love so much, and it's because YouTube is a platform that pays money when you get to the criteria, and it's a platform that everybody want to get into, everybody want to be part of it. So that is what YouTube is, and personally I love YouTube too. So I'm part of those people who are into YouTube. So and most people use YouTube as their real job, part-time job, but me, YouTube is my full business, but full job. So yeah, so that's why I'm just like very kindred into it, and it's just something that if the English is not really wrong, that's why I'm obsessed with it. So I'm very obsessed with YouTube, and YouTube has been like one of my go-to. I'm so much in love with YouTube. Yeah. So I'm gonna add this to my foundation to my jaw. I just blend it in there. I don't know what I'm doing, if it's making sense or about revenue on YouTube. So let's talk about your revenue on YouTube. So revenue is the aspect whereby everybody loves so much on YouTube. I'm not gonna say I'm different. I love YouTube so much, but you know, for the revenue is the aspect where is the aspect that kind of motivates you a lot to just put more energy, more effort in what you do. So that is what the revenue really works for. That part of the revenue is really something that most people really love so much. And so now let's put our powder. So and about the revenue, me myself, because I said I'm gonna be talking about me too. So revenue is something that, let's get into it. Okay, I got monetized, and I said I don't really want to get into full details of this video, but all over your face. So I got monetized, and pray for. So I got monetized too. I got to the stage of being monetized, and it has really been fun or some exciting, and it's a really good news. So I don't really want to get into details. I don't really want to get into when I was monetized, the month or the year or anything like that right now. It's not a story time. I want to talk right now. So what I just want to say is this. Mm, Getting monetized on YouTube is something that's so fun, as I said earlier, exciting and motivating. So people get monetized, so they get carried away and they don't really say how it feels. So get monetized is a very good thing. Don't get it wrong that I'm so excited about, but so as I was saying, that's really not a story I really want to get into right now. So, and getting monetized is what people don't really want to talk about. It's what comes after it. So, what comes after monetization is you need to get some amount of view to get your revenue. So that's how it works. And but first of all, you need to get your 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hour to get to the stage of being monetized. And after that, getting paid, you need to get like views, some correct amount of view to result to your money. So let me break this down a little bit. So YouTube do per 1,000 view. So when you get, for example, if they're willing to pay you $5, so if you have like 1,000 view, you're gonna get your $5. So but if you have less than 1,000 view, it's gonna be divided and you're gonna get like 0 point something cents. So that's how it works. And so that has been the go-to for YouTube, and it has been something that everybody is always interested in, wanting to get more views to just be able to get that revenue. So what I want to say is this. What I want to say. So the part of the pay is the ad that plays. So when the ad is playing, that is the revenue. So please and please, this is what I want to talk about. Try to not skip my ad for me, please. Try to play my ad, don't skip it. And there's also some benefit there for creators. We have super thanks. So sending us those super thanks or not skipping the ad, that is what you guys can just do for us to make us really feel good and still keep up the good work, because content creating is something that is not easy, if I want to be very real with you guys. So for my makeup, the next step is the bronzer. I just applied foundation on replacing that, and the next one is blush. Okay, let's just do blush. It's not something I love to do, but let's just do blush. For the ad part, please and please don't skip it, because when the ad plays, that is where we get our revenue. And for the super thanks, you can always still want to show me the love that I always deserve. So being a content creator is not something that is very easy, because but most people always see it as it's just an avenue whereby you just post, you just pick up your camera and just sit and talk. But it's not something that is really that easy. For example, let's use my niche and as an example. My niche is shower routine, so it's really not an easy task. Like right now that I was in the shower, it was super cold and I just need to endure, so I could just create this content and make it like how good it is, because it is real. So we just need to endure all the process. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, please and please don't skip my ad. Like that's how you guys can help us to grow and to get our revenue, because when you get monetized on YouTube, people get to tell you you just need to get monetized. They're right, you know. For the part of YouTube, another part where I said really an easy task. My niche again. My niche is a skincare niche. Sometimes I really don't have the money to go for shopping, but I really need to showcase new product, new things, and all of that. But and you don't have any choice than to just get the money and go for shopping, because if the video is not bringing out shopping, it's gonna be boring. And if you're not showcasing new products, how are other companies gonna see you? So that's how it really works on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, YouTube is a fun place, and my niche is something that I chose, and I'm really enjoying my niche. So that's how it works. So the next thing I want to talk about is about my shopping my niche, which I just did. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is the last part of it. Then we kind of end our makeup in a little bit of time. Eyeshadow, I'm not gonna be using any eyeshadow. I love a flawless makeup. So next is a eyeliner. I'm not gonna be using that either. Mascara, I'm not gonna be using that either. Lip color. So let's get into our lip. So lately it's two lip combo, and let's get into it. So now let's get to the last part of my um story time. So right now is the last part is, let me give you guys my own personal advice, which is what I do, because I said I'm gonna be talking about me in this talk, this chit chat with you guys. So this is it. I'm gonna be very real with you guys. YouTube is something I love so much, and I'm not ready to give it up. So whether I get my revenue, whether I don't get my revenue, whether it's not coming for, whether it's coming forward, I'm not gonna stop it. That is what I told myself, and that is what I've been working towards. I'm not gonna stop this. I'm going to keep doing my YouTube. I'm going to be trying my possible best to still always chase a dream ahead, because I get to watch a lot of YouTubers which are big YouTubers, and I kind of find out something in them. You know, procrastination is a very bad thing, and this is how it works. Why I say that, there are some YouTubers that I watch, and I really know when they started, and I was just watching them, seeing if it's gonna work, if it's not gonna work. And so next I'm gonna be using my brown lip pencil, two lip stuff that I kind of discovered lately. So I watch them grow, and right now indeed big YouTubers. So that was what I told myself. I'm not gonna stop even for a minute. I'm gonna keep posting and keep doing my thing, because I decided I love what I do. So if you love what you do, then you should keep doing it. Keep doing it, and let's do this together, because YouTube is something that I'm not ready to give up. And I'm saying this because it's what I want to do, is what I'm doing. So I feel you guys too can just do it. So part of what I told myself. Another thing I told myself is I'll keep posting. Whether I get the view, whether I don't get the view, I'll keep posting. Because okay, for example, when I started back, I said I'm not gonna go deep into my details right now, but let me just pinch out of my teeth for you guys. So when I started, I was posting and I was getting like 2 views, 1 view for, don't get me wrong, for a week. For a month I was getting 12 views. For a month I was getting 5 views. And I told myself something, I'm not gonna stop this. I'll keep posting even if I get 0 view. And I kept on posting, but this is it today. I have 2k view, 8k view, 5,000, 6,000. I have a lot of views. So that is how it works. You just need to keep pushing, and there are some times it's gonna drop, but you don't need to stop. You don't need to feel discouraged. So just keep doing what you love to do. You know, I was kind of, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I was a little bit discouraged, like past month. I was really down. I don't know if I should continue this. I'm gonna be using my this Tonivere lip stuff, and it's in the shade 03 makeup. Most of them, like all the makeup is not for me, but I want to get into doing makeup and I don't have makeup. So these are for AJ. So yeah, as I was saying, I did ask AJ that what does she think about the YouTube? Should we continue or we should just give it up? And she said something actually make me to keep going. She said YouTube is something we love to do personally, and me and the girls, and YouTube is not something that is feeding us right now. So why can't you just continue doing it? You're feeding before you start doing YouTube. So you can keep doing the YouTube till the day the YouTube will start feeding you. So that's how it works. So I did told myself, so this is what is given. So I did told myself that I'm gonna keep pushing. Yeah, like I will keep pushing, keep doing what I love to do. I'm not gonna give up. So that is what I told myself. There are days that I cry, I'm still not gonna give up. There's days that I'm happy, I'm still not gonna give up. So that is what I want you guys to do, babies. I know you some of you love to do this stuff, but you just feel if you start it and you get lip gloss. Some of you just feel if you start it and you get monetized, that's just it. You just gonna keep getting paid and all of that. Yeah, sure, but it depends on your view, and it depends on how well you really want this. If you want it for the money, if you just get monetized and you're not getting your pay, of course you're gonna leave it. But if you want it because you want it, then you keep pushing, just as I am pushing. So there are days that I really don't feel like posting, I do it. But another tip I'm gonna give you guys, there are days that I feel I don't want to do it. Like I'm so maybe full upstairs, I don't even know what I'm thinking, then I don't do it. So that is how I do my YouTube. So try to understand yourself and try to understand what you're doing. If you are doing this for a job or you are just doing it for fun, choose between all the things I've said, because there's some people who do this for fun or who do it for the money or who do it as their personal job. So it's three different kind of people: for fun, personal job, for money. So choose your own kind of part there. My part is job, and I'm gonna keep working. Imagine you get employed in an office and you have not actually get into the criteria of getting real pay. Are you gonna say you wanna stop working? That is not how it works. You still get paid. Don't you still get paid? Don't get me wrong. I get my cents and they're accumulating in my studio. It there will be a day I'm gonna withdraw that. So that is how it works. So I get my cents, and okay, now this morning I just received accumulated of what I got my eyebrow, because yeah, no, I do a brow tint and stuff. So as I was saying, like this I just received accumulated of what I made last week, which is $1. I know it's gonna sound like what, but to me, yes, I'm so excited, and it's something that I'm gonna keep doing. So what I'm saying all this time, even if you really did not pick out anything, is the fact that I am monetized. I get my revenue, I get my money, but I'm getting in cents and $1 right now, because I'm not getting to the amount of view I am supposed to get. So what I'm saying is that keep pushing, keep doing it, and don't stop. And what I'm also saying is that when our viewers, please and please try to encourage us by not skipping the ad, by also there's a super thanks there by just giving us something just to make us feel good about what we do, just to make us feel good about what we do. So that is what I've now, in case you don't really understand what I'm saying. So yeah, that is all for my advice to you guys. So for the part of you just want to do you guys, for you guys, so growing on YouTube is something that takes time, but when you can get to the stage of monetization, believe me, you're not gonna be broke again. Because the way I'm sitting down here, when I look at my studio, I get to realize that I have money there, whether I want it or not. If I keep posting, the view that are coming in, one day is gonna get to the stage whereby I can withdraw it in my threshold. So and withdrawal threshold is $100. So Those are things that is so easy on YouTube, but people think since I'm not getting the kind of money I want, I'm so done with YouTube. You don't need to be done with YouTube, because there are some people out there who are really really making like a lot. When I say a lot from YouTube, and they started one day. So you can also do it and start one day. And that is what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep pushing. I told myself that. So next thing on the makeup is setting spray, and I'm not gonna use that because I'm just home and I really don't like setting spray, so I'm good with this. And right now, natural look that I always get, because that is what I love to get, and this hair is 10 out of 10. I love it. So I'm gonna put on my earring now and get back to you guys. This is what I'm giving. I put on some gold jewelries on my earring. So what I'm trying to say since is that, okay, I have some people, they're just after, I think you to pay, so I want to open blah blah blah. It pays, but you need to work for it. Let's just put it that way. YouTube pays, but you work for the money. That is how it works. So I don't know if you guys pick anything out of what I said, but I did said some things because I took my time and I wrote them down. So I just said some things. So that will be all, and that is all for my makeup. So it's giving the flawless look that I always love. So babies, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If I get some comments from, like, if you guys are interested in hearing my full details, then I'm gonna switch it into part of my video, which is my story time once in a while. Is if you guys love what I the story moments, I'm going to keep doing story moments once in a while. So that is all for today's video. So I'm just getting me some breakfast because is no, it's gonna be lunch right now. This is past 12, 5 minutes to 1. So yeah, so that is all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, and I hope you guys understand what the message I'm trying to pass towards you guys. So I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys enjoy, and it's really fun talking to you guys because you guys are my best friend. So I really enjoy when I talk to you guys. I get to be me, I get to be myself, so why not? So that is all for today's video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to give me this emoji here, a makeup emoji. So I'll see y'all babies in my next video. Don't forget to share, and before we leave, don't forget to be you, don't forget to be real, don't forget to be authentic. I'll see y'all babies in my next video. Bye babies. Mwah.